Hey, I've been going through some sounds and figuring out what I want to put on my third album. Some different pedals and different microphones and all kinds of things. And I found this. I forgot I owned this. I've had it for years. It's an Earthquaker Zap machine, and apparently they're kind of rare. I had completely forgotten about this pedal. Now that I think about it, though, I actually had a chance to buy a second one of these, but I didn't do it because I already owned one. Who knew they'd become, rare and sought after and all that. So this is supposed to be based on a Zonk machine. I've played Zonk machines. They're pretty uncommon. Those were always expensive. Zonk machines have always been super expensive pedals. I don't remember this sounding anything like a Zonk machine, though. But I don't think I've plugged this thing in probably 4 years, at least. I would say 4 years. I don't know. Anyway, the back says it's number 19 out of 20 made, so that's nice. That's pretty cool. 19. This is the box. It's just a standard box. There's nothing special about this box. And inside this not special box is a bag, and there's a sticker in here. Can you see the sticker? Oh, there's actually more in the box, hidden underneath a piece of paper. There's a pin, and there's a guitar pick. What is this? Okay, the guitar pick says Fuzz on it. How appropriate. There's also a bigger sticker. And then there's this, which looks like it has something on it. I never even noticed this in the bottom of the box. It's a description of the pedal. So there you go. Says it's a silicone germanium hybrid with NOS parts and lots of other things. We'll just see how it sounds. I do like that their email back then was at yahoo.com. You remember having a Yahoo email? That was a while ago, Here's the inside. You can see the old germanium transistor right there. That's pretty neat, isn't it? And then they've got these two silicone transistors right here and here. Very cool. Some modern components too. Of course, this capacitor is a newer capacitor. There's also a trimmer in here, right here. That's a modern component too, of course, but pretty neat. I'm gonna guess that was set at the factory, so I'm not gonna touch it, but what else? Nice switch, really nice switch down here. It looks pretty simple. I mean, you could probably build one of these pretty easily instead of buying one. It doesn't, if you can get the components, But yeah, I mean, there's definitely more in here than in a Fuzz face or something like that. But it's probably a little amplifier. That's probably a boost or something. I don't know. I'd have to look at the schematic. Doesn't matter anyway. Here's the inside plate, by the way, if you're curious. That's so it was made April 1st, 2010. I was 16 or 15. 15. I was 15. My birthday's in November, so I still like batteries, so I use a battery instead of the adapter because I like batteries still. Actually, we won't use the battery because the battery doesn't fit in the pedal. Look at that. You cannot fit the battery. The switch is in the way. You can't fit the you can't fit the battery in the pedal. There's no way to do it. I've been trying to do this for 5 minutes. I've never seen a pedal with a battery connector where you can't fit the battery in the pedal. I forgot all about that. That's so funny. You can tell this was kind of a prototype project for them. There's no way they would release a full-on pedal. But I think you could just turn this switch or bend it a little bit or something. But because it's a rare pedal, I don't want to hurt it or break it or anything. So I'll just go find an adapter. My pedal board's in storage, which has my main adapter on it. So I think I have a 9-volt somewhere else, 9-volt adapter. So I'll see you in like 20 minutes after I go find it. I have returned with an adapter. Everyone likes an eye spot. right? Here's another interesting thing to note. You don't have to have an input connected to turn it on. See that? Interesting. Yeah, that's definitely old school. Actually, if you have some of the older pedals that are like that, that's not a good thing because the older pedals only take batteries, and they don't have LEDs on a lot of the older guitar pedals, so you can drain your battery without even knowing it. But fortunately, you can't fit a battery in this pedal, so that's not a problem. Well, it's ready to go, and I'm gonna use this Stratocaster because everyone likes a Strat. And this is 2005. This one's got the modern neck joint on it, and it's got noiseless pickups. And for the amp, I'm gonna use a Mesa Boogie Mark 525 on a clean setting. And for the speaker, I'm using an old Fender replacement speaker. It's an Eminence, but it's Fender branded, 12-inch, 100-watt rated. Would have been for an old Twin or something. Like the 90s Twins, remember those? And then microphones, I'm using just a 57 and a TLM 102, which is a Neumann. It's like the entry-level Neumann. It's the least expensive mic they make, and I really have been liking this. I wouldn't use it on anything super loud because there's no input pad, but you know, for lower volume amps, it's really, really nice, especially for clean sounds. He says as he fires up the super rare fuzz pedal. Great for clean sounds, here's a fuzz pedal. And then I'm just going through two ASP880 preamps into Pro Tools. Nice clean preamps, good sounding. Well, that was fun. That was really fun. I haven't played with this in a long time, so glad I spent an hour reconnecting with it. I like it. It's interesting. Oh, look, it's balanced on my head. Anyway, I guess I should give it a score. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10 because even if this isn't the perfect pedal for me, there's somebody out there who would think this is perfect. So I think they should probably reissue it, and they should just make it again because it is unusual, and there are only 20 of them, so there aren't a lot of people who have these. The world always needs more sounds, right? Might as well have as many sounds as you can have. That's what, you know. But when you reissue it, please give it space for a battery. Please don't have battery contacts and then not actually be able to fit a battery in the pedal. That's wild. I've never seen that before. And just one more thing. I have this album out. It's called Clothed by the Dark. And there's all kinds of cool sounds on it. There's fuzz, there's overdrive, phasers, vibraphones, omnichords, auto harps, mandolins, mandocello, all kinds of fun sounds and songs. So if you're interested in that, it's on all the streaming platforms. And then I also have this album out. I put this one out last year. It's got some good songs on it too. It's got one song in it called Back Home. It's got some pretty cool guitar tones. So if you're into that, maybe you can listen to it if you want. And if anybody wants any other videos or anything, you can always let me know, or subscribe or something like that. Hey, thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day.